Blessings, good morning. Hope everyone's having a great day. Just really pulled myself out of a kind of a negative thought pattern and want to share that. And that's the practice, is how do we alchemize negative emotions and negative thought patterns and shift. And I was just kind of living in lack this morning. I woke up kind of, another day, whatever, kind of in a malaise. And then through on the pillow here on the mat, kind of worked myself into a very, very blissful state. And the lesson is this: don't get upset when you manifest the things that you no longer desire. That's not anyone's fault. And I can only use myself as an example, of course. And I like to say, I haven't done these videos in a while, but these are always for myself in future incarnations, and or for you if you want to integrate some of this stuff. But we're all the same. We're all one. And so I am speaking to myself in a sense. But don't get upset when you manifest exactly what you wanted 2, 3, 5 years ago. I have exactly what I wanted when I was, 27, 29, 30, 31. I have complete and ultimate freedom, independent wealth, don't have to work. Not addicted to alcohol or substances, quit marijuana now. And those are the things I desired. But I'm like, nah, but I don't have a family or children. It's like, well, you didn't want those things, Eric Fry. You didn't want that. Now you do, because everything else is lined up. So give your manifestations and the work, give it time to work. And because there is no time. I didn't have those things I just mentioned, the financial freedom and independence and those things. I didn't have those when I was 27, 31, whatever, because I wasn't ready for them. Now I have them because I'm ready. And the joke, or the ultimate use, everything's duality and inverted here, right? In a sense, as two sides. I worked for 100% freedom, never asked myself what I'd do with it once I had it. Because that's the fallacy of ego, because we get caught in, society says you should have this, and these are because my ego is like, you gotta figure out the game, the money game, and okay, you figured that out, but now what? And of course I do work, but it's minimal and I'm very blessed, right? And so now I'm trying to manifest, the detox practice and, a family and a farm somewhere, living on the beach, like all these other things that I had no idea I wanted when I was 27 or 20, whatever, right? And we're all getting clearer as we go through. So just give yourself grace and patience and sit on the mat. That's the only thing that ever calls me back to any kind of sense of peace. It's like, what do you gotta do? Nothing. How wonderful. And I know you have jobs and responsibilities and you're, there's freedom in those responsibilities. Because you have usefulness. Take my word for that. Coming from someone who can go anywhere and do anything, all you really want is to be relied on. So, thanks for listening. Eat your fruit, raises your vibration. Sit on the mat, man. That's the way out is always in. And I'm learning that over and over and over and over again, because I forget it. Because things get good and I don't need the mat. You know? I don't need the practice. Body, you need the practice if everything's perfect and you're in Guatemala and, you know, or you're in Mexico eating cocos left, right, and center. Wonderful. But then you get back to Dallas where it's very thick energy and you're like, ugh. So that's the kind of that's the message, not the kind of message, that's the message for today. Be patient. Don't get upset when you have everything you wanted. And here's the antidote to that. What I got today is just be happy with what you have always. Because in a way, you manifested it. You asked for it. Now, because now that you've changed and you want other things, well, give us time. Now we're working it. Now we're filling that grid in. That's what Abraham Hicks talks about, filling in that grid, getting in alignment, and recognize when you're out of alignment. These are the same messages that Joe Dispenza talks about, Abraham Hicks has talked about, Sadhguru mentions in his own way. Tons of teachers. This is an awareness coming to us all. It's wonderful. So thank you. God bless you. I love you. Namaste.